Here we are, the Indian openers out in the middle. Can we get a glimpse of what we saw in Mohali? Brad Haddon, you don't want to see that.
Now, it was a very impressive start by the Indian opening batters in Mohali.
But yes, that opening partnership between Gill and Gaikwad paved the way for India to win. Shreyas Iyer unlucky, didn't get runs, but they should have...
A couple of different options here today, Australia. They got Josh Hazlewood, who comes back in the team. He's been outstanding in Indian conditions for some time now. And Spencer Johnson, left armers have had success against India at the top of the order. And
comfortable. Didn't try and match Shubman Gill early on, played his game. And runs straight away. You come to Indore, you enjoy the food, and you see a lot of runs.
Yes, not.
Now through the offside, just leans delightful in it. The length a little too full, maybe.
He's very good playing the cover drive, isn't he? The way he leans in.
All wide. He said, can he swing the ball? He can, only it's swung from outside leg.
a little bit there on offer from Spencer Johnson.
Oh, the edge, and there's a wicket. Classic Hazlewood kind of wicket this. Just questioning the batter around that off-stump area, and India lose one. It's the end of the inning. It's a big innings this for Shreyas Iyer. That unfortunate injury just before that. Just got the room. And this is a shot that will fill him with confidence. There's one thing about Shreyas Iyer though, you look at his body language, he always backs himself, he looks like he's a confident player. And now through the onside, look how quickly the ball travels on this outfield. Just drifting into the pads. That's a little gift for Shreyas Iyer.
I think one of the reasons why the Australians might have...
Oh, lovely. What is it about the cover drive? It's an imperious shot.
Yes, it'll add to his confidence, no question. Just stood tall.
On to the practice pitches. And that's a really good stop from Matthew Short. He's found the gap again. If you find the gap on this outfield here in Indore, don't even bother running. Ball doesn't have a lot of distance to cover, and it's very quick.
Yes, the outfield here is very, very quick as well.
Almost. Oh, easy. He is so full of confidence, and the ball is coming beautifully onto the bat. Slightly lesser speed from Abbott. But wow.
That's 4 more. And a 50 comes up in a hurry.
Why are they struggling with the line? Both seamers.
That's big. It's up in the air and it's over the fence. It kills our time now to get into the act. Oh wow, what a shot that is. Down the track. He smashed that through the covers and the 50-run partnership comes up. Down the track, he's not quite timed it, but will still get the boundary.
Well, he was standing outside the batting crease. This was premeditated.
He's good there. Another 6 for Gill. As mentioned earlier, he's good on the pull. You don't get your line right, you'll pay the price.
Happened in Mohali. As soon as there's a little light drizzle, straight away.
Oh, that's a good strike. Standing tall and putting it in the crowd. We've gotten used to that from Shubman Gill. Oh, great hit. Great hit down the ground for 6. And 50 for Shubman Gill.
Tell you what, that wasn't far from our commentary box. It was coming straight. And that's a good shot too. And that'll be 4. This time, Shreyas Iyer says if Shubman Gill can do it down the ground, I can do it as well. This time along the ground.
Might have dragged that ball a little bit, and as a result, he finds a gap on the onside. Just wonder whether he wanted to clear the boundary on that one too. But he'll take the...
And once he's done that, and the kind of form he's in, I think just have to give it to him. He knows exactly what he wants.
Oh, this is just so confident, so arrogant. Shot of a player in complete control who got a nice, easy half track. 4 more. Shot and wide, outside off. Third man was up. Backward point was inside. Third man was inside. The moment he found the gap was 4.
And why happen? Suddenly there are doubts in your head. You go into the format which you own, even there you're struggling. Oh. Good try there, but...
And then he followed it up because he bowled the earlier ball fuller with a much shorter ball, and brilliant from Shreyas Iyer, the footwork on that, and sudden... Brilliant. Don't think he was quite to the pitch of the ball, but he backed himself. That ball's gone the distance actually. Sometimes we look at the short boundaries and say, oh, it's easy. How's the second spell going to be? He's been greeted with the boundary. One of those teaser boundaries. Josh Inglis is on the boundary.
Great shot. Really good shot. This was just optimum hitting from Shreyas Iyer.
Yes.
To follow. And there you go. These guys are unstoppable. I tell you what, we've got to start looking at some huge score. Not...
Yeah, is that the first boundary? The last 20 runs have been in singles, and then a boundary. And Shreyas Iyer moves to 98. 100 number 3 for Shreyas Iyer. After 11 innings, I'm pretty sure he's going to celebrate it. It's coming at a much needed time for him. Here around. Taken. He was cramping, he wasn't happy as soon as he got to his 100. And after such a fine innings, it's just a limp shot. He did everything right. But he still has to be in control, and hence the decision. High in the air, and this is taken very nicely by Matt Shot. So in the very same over, a lease of luck. Here Rahul walking out for the second time in the same over. He walked out. No second invitation. He throws one up at him, and that's gone over, long gone. A great way to get off the mark. Oh, quick single. David Warner with the underarm, the dive in, and the 5th 100 of Shubman Gill in the calendar year. Innings. Where is that going? That's headed towards the Kapildev stand.
It might be over the stand for all you know.
Up in the air, who wants it? Alex Carey, the man with the gloves, takes it. It's a bit of respite for the Australians. Cameron Green, after being hit over the roof. He's off the mark with a 6. 14 runs coming up. Of the bat or of the pads, doesn't matter. It heads to the boundary.
This is where Australia have to be careful. They've broken the partnership. They've got the 2 centuries.
Cut away, that's racing away. Hits the practice pitches and no chance for the man at third, Adam Zampa.
Another one from KL Rao. You might say these boundaries are too short. They were bigger, it wouldn't have made any difference at all.
As well.
This will clear the boundary as well. Or just in. The intent once again. Oh, the umpire's given it. There's so much power in this man. Dropped it a little short. I think he's picked up on the fact that he's taking pace off now. So he's so inventive. He's so inventive, is KL Rahul. It's a word you normally use with Surya Kumar Yadav, but KL side. He goes straight back past him. It's a shot he plays very well with great power. Welcome Zampa.
That's
This time it's gone straight up. Keeper's after it. Not the easiest catch. He'll take it. He made the distance. Quickly dropped the helmet and ran.
And they start off well here with a 6. That's one of his favourite shots.
He needed that.
And again, the result the same, it looks like. Yes, consecutive 6s. These are difficult shots. The power. He goes inside out beautifully. 3 6s of 3 balls. And it's Surya Kumar Yadav as well. Number 4! That's the biggest! 4 balls, 4 6s. And it's Surya Kumar Yadav.
Come on, 6 6s.
Takes a single. And a half century here for KL Rahul.
Now that's a good innings. Not easy to keep the momentum going when...
Sliced away to the fence. Such a... And a man at square third now. Oh, just clearing, shot third. Might have just got his fingertips to it.
I'll tell you what, he normally catches those, Sean Abbott.
One bounce over the rope. Another 50-run partnership for the Indians. Oh, lovely shot that. That is a tremendous shot for 6. He hits it in unusual areas, Surya Kumar Yadav. Wow. You mentioned that. Square leg pulled up. He'll be looking in that area. It's not taking him long. But look at the positions he gets.
For third man.
He couldn't have placed it better. Third shot. That's 4. Third man's up. Point is up. And there was width on off. And it's pulled away. In the gap for 4. And this is India. He's got hold of that. A poor delivery. Gets the treatment. Another 6. And this had pace on it. And that pace was used. Contact. It swung away on the onside. And they'll settle for the single. Which means India finish their 50 overs. Below that after 10. And these are the conditions for that. 5-wicket haul in the last game in Mohali. It's the first time. And he's away with the boundary. There was swing, but it was a little overcooked. That's flicked away for 4. Controlled that well because that tailed into him pretty late conditions. That's in the air. Taken at third man. Ashwin takes the catch. And a shot. Steve Smith, the man out. The edge and taken. 2 and 2. Gill doesn't miss many. So first it's shot. Now it's Smith. And a double blow for Australia. Nice shot. Just walked across his stumps, and that's what made the shot possible. In the air, in the gap as well. And once you do that, there's no need to run for the fielder. That'll race away. Once it hits those practice pitches, ball disappears.
No, didn't have much support there. Just drifted into the leg side and very much into Warner's hitting area. 50 comes up. 47 at runner ball, but required.
well played. Really well played. He saw the fielder move very square on the leg side. Yeah, there was that trigger movement. That to him. He's on the ground, but the ball is over the boundary. The falling. Good shot. That's what he needed. One boundary. You just feel confident.
He's at his best when he's playing proper orthodox shots.
Now what a shot. He's got 4 runs, right-handed. Still goes in David Warner's account, right, Mohan?
Have a look at
Batter. Bowled. This is Labuschagne. He's gone with the ball that didn't turn. What a delivery. He's just... And there you can see consistent turn now for both spinners. Oh, wild throw. That's got to be 50 for David Warner. Bonus runs.
Oh, that should be out. How close? Up goes the finger. Was Warner batting left-handed? Was he batting right-handed? Was he unsure himself?
Feel that.
Now that could be in line too. Yes, the finger goes up again. In the middle of a magical spell of bowling is
Yeah, I can see a gap on the right-hand side screen, Okay, satisfied, no bat involved. Can we go for ball tracking when ready, please?
Nice. Just in complete control. Front foot out, through the line. Excellent. But with bat in hand, that is a beauty. And that's something we've seen here in India. Will clear the infield. May not have been the best timed shot of his career, but enough to reach the boundary.
And this is where Shardul Thakur sometimes...
Oh, played on. So the end is, change of ends has worked. Ravindra Jadeja picks up a wicket. And Australia lose.
That's been pummeled away. Full toss, and it deserved what it actually got.
Yeah, Cameron Green is just...
Quick run, goes for it, directed. Definitely, umpire Dharmasena is going to send it to the third umpire. Australia lose yet another wicket.
Oh, we're just talking about bizarre incidents tonight. Add that to the list.
Cleaned him up. Only a matter of time, trying to come down the track, giving himself some room. And the ball swerved in. And he's been spinning the ball, Ravindra Jadeja, enough to get the timber.
You made it the other end. That's a top edge. Will it be 6? Will it be caught? No, it'll be 6. Sean Abbott gets one over the rope. Top edge, he'll take. Oh, geez, that's some sort of hit from Josh Hazlewood. My goodness. That'll have to be the first 6 of his career.
Well, as you said, there's...
Goes for it. This is bigger. Much bigger than the last one. He was trying it. He got it absolutely in the middle of the bat. Goes straight at long on. And that's been put down too. And this time it's... Oh, that's been slapped. Flat hit for 6.
What is that ball? In the middle of some lovely bowling, he's bowled a ball that... that's gone a very long way too. Did I just say that India will win as they must? Now. There goes another. Bang! One bounce into the boundary for 4. Vast open spaces there, but that went so quickly nobody was getting a hand to it, even if there was a fielder there. Oh, and the slow one does it finally. And there's the turn that goes past the outside edge, knocks the stump over. It's been